Hi guys, so today in this video I will demonstrate how to bake a cake. Usually to bake a cake it requires water, eggs, oil, and your baking pan and stuff. But with this cake I will be replacing the water ingredient with the milk ingredient. That's the thing different that I will be doing. That's usually the ingredients in the back of the box. Okay, so at first we want to make sure that we have our ingredients to bake our cake, which is the cake mix. I will be using the Funfetti cake mix. That's one of my usually favorites. You can buy whichever cake mix is your favorite or you prefer the most. Was this chocolate, vanilla? There's so many different kinds, but today I'll be using the Funfetti vanilla cake mix. Okay, so we'll have our cake mix. Make sure we have our 3 whole eggs, our measuring cup to measuring the milk, also our ½ cup that we'll be using for the oil, our bowl to put in the cake mix, and our frosty, but that's way at the end once you're done baking your cake and so forth. Okay, so now that we made sure that all of the ingredients are here, I'm gonna start mixing all of our materials together, all the ingredients. You'll first get your cake mix out. Open the bag, use a fork or a knife, anything like that to open the bag. Okay, you'll go ahead and pour it into the bowl. All of it. Okay. Just throw this in here. Next, you would need the 3 whole eggs. You just crack it, put it in here, all 3 of them. Okay, we have our 3 whole eggs in here. Now it is also says to put a ½ cup of oil. So get my oil, I'm going to measure it to ½ cup. So right here is about a ½ cup. Okay, I'm going to dump that in there as well. Okay. Now usually in the back of the box it was saying to put a ½ cup of water, but in this case I'm going to use the ½ cup of milk. Okay, like I mentioned to you earlier, for me it makes it more fluffy, tasteful, and so forth. It brings out the flavor of the cake for me. Usually when I use water it comes out really dry. So I measured my 1 cup of milk. Okay. Now we'll pour it into my bowl as well. Okay, now that we got everything mixed in here, our milk, our eggs, our oil, everything right in here, we'll begin to just give it a mix. Okay, so again, you'll just mix everything in together. Okay, just like that until it's ready, all mixed slowly. Usually I put it in a blender or I use a beating mix spoon, but I don't have any of that right now, so I'm just going to do it with my hand the old-fashioned way. Okay, let's keep mixing. Usually it takes about 2 minutes to mix this through. As you can see, it's all mixing in there. Just need a little bit more to go. You want to make sure all of that cake mix is fully mixed in there, no clumps or anything like that, so it can fully bake right. You want it to be nice, and when you go like this, it falls through. Okay. First one. Okay, so I'm all done whipping this all up. Okay, Now once this is done, you want to make sure that you have already put your oven. I have placed my oven at 350 preheat. So when I'm done with this, it's ready to go into the oven. So you would also have your pan for your caking mix to put in, okay? Which is this right here, and I put the butter in and everything already in there ready to go. Okay, so once that's done, you will pour in your cake mix. Again, you will use any size pan that best fits for you, depending on what size cake you're gonna do, or maybe you're gonna make even cupcakes. So it's all up to you what pan you use. Okay. So as you can see, it's nice. It's not too thick, but a little thick, so it's ready to go in there. Okay. Let me get all of it in there. Alrighty, so it was pretty fast and simple, only required 4 steps and a couple of materials, which was our cake mix, once again, our 3 whole eggs, 1 cup of milk, half of oil, our pan with our butter in there, and then you pour the cake mix in there. And then our oven will be set at 350 preheat. Once that's done, you put your pan inside the oven and you'll put it for 34 to 38 minutes. Again, that is depending on what size cake mixer you're going to use that day. If it's cupcakes, I do believe the time changes, or a smaller pan as well, but for this pan, it does require 34 to 38 minutes. Okay, now the only thing different that I changed in this recipe and back of the box was that I changed the water, 1 cup of water to 1 cup of milk. The reason why I did do that, again, for me, in my opinion, it makes it more fluffy and it tastes a lot more better. My kids love it. My husband loves it. We all love it. It's something that I've always done for a very long time. I find when I use the water, it comes more dry. It's not too much taste. When you bite into it, it's like, just has a whole totally different taste. So therefore, I just want to let you guys know that you can bake a cake and do not have to follow the back of the instructions of the water. You can add milk, which I highly encourage you if you're not allergic to any milk, of course, or lactose intolerance. Well, I'm about done. I'm going to go ahead and put this in the oven to bake and enjoy it with the family. Have a good night.